It's a proven fact that every person in the world comes from a black woman, but we're still the most disrespected. We hold it down in public and fight storms in private. This one's for the missing, the silenced, and the sisters and sons we still speaking for. We here. Count the names, hold the line. We don't fold, we design. No tears for black girls. We turn prayers into plans. Turn them up, say a name, hold space. We gon' live where we stand. No tears for black.
Before we begin, a content warning. This episode discusses revenge porn, non-consensual distribution of intimate images, online harassment, and sexual violence. We will not show explicit content, but we will discuss these topics in detail. If you are a survivor of revenge porn, intimate partner violence, or online abuse, please take care of yourself while listening. Resources are available in our show notes. If you need to pause, skip, or stop, do what's best for you. Your well-being matters. If you're ready, let's begin. Part 1. When trauma becomes content. In 2018, a young black woman's most intimate moment was stolen, posted online, mocked by millions. The man who spread it? One of the most powerful figures in hip-hop. A man with 30 million followers. A man who turned her trauma into a meme. Teairra Marí. Her name is Teairra Marí. And when she fought back, the system made her pay. Literally. This is the story of how revenge porn, industry power, and misogynoir destroyed a career. How a lawsuit meant to protect her became another weapon. And how the entertainment industry profits from black women's pain while offering them no protection. This is No Tears for Black Girls. Part 2. Who is Teairra Marí? Before the scandal, before the memes, before 50 Cent made her a punchline, Teairra Marí was a rising star. Born Teairra Marí, a Thomas, on December 2, 1987, in Detroit, Michigan, she grew up surrounded by music. Her grandmother was a gospel singer. By age 5, Teairra was performing in church. By her teens, she was writing songs and dreaming of stardom. In 2004, at just 16 years old, Teairra caught the attention of Jay-Z. He signed her to Def Jam and Rockefeller Records, the same label that launched Rihanna, Kanye West, and Neo. Her debut single, Make Her Feel Good, dropped in 2005. It peaked at number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album, Rockefeller Records, presents Teairra Marí Star, sold over 69,000 copies in its first week. She was 17 years old, a child, and the industry was already packaging her as a sex symbol. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. Jay-Z left Def Jam in 2007. Teairra's second album was shelved. She was dropped from the label. By 2008, she was unsigned, struggling to book shows, and watching her peers, Rihanna, Beyoncé, Kiara, soar while she faded. She pivoted to reality TV, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood in 2014. It gave her a paycheck, but it also locked her into a narrative, the has-been, the cautionary tale, the girl who couldn't make it. And then, in 2017, her life was shattered. Part 3. The Relationship and the Leak. In 2017, Teairra Marí was in a relationship with Akbar Abdullahad, a man she met through mutual friends in Los Angeles. The relationship was turbulent. Friends later described it as controlling, volatile. But Teairra stayed. And like many couples, they recorded intimate moments, private videos, meant for no one else. On May 1st, 2018, those videos were posted online. Not by a hacker, not by a stranger, by Akbar Abdullahad himself. He uploaded explicit footage of Teairra to Instagram, her face, her body, her most vulnerable moments, exposed to the world. Within hours, The videos spread across Twitter, Facebook, and gossip blogs. The Shade Room, Baller Alert, Media Takeout. They all posted it. Some blurred the images, some didn't. Teairra was at home when she found out. She called friends, crying. She called her lawyer. She deactivated her social media. But it was too late. Millions had already seen it. And then, 50 Cent got involved. Curtis Jackson, known as 50 Cent, had no relationship with Teairra Marí. No beef, no history. But he had 23 million Instagram followers, and he saw an opportunity. On May 2, 2018, 50 Cent reposted the explicit images to his Instagram account. He added his own caption, mocking Teairra, making jokes, turning her trauma into content. His post got millions of views, thousands of comments. People laughed, people shared, people made memes. Teairra Marí's name was trending, but not for her music, for her humiliation. Part 4, the lawsuit. On May 3, 2018, one day after 50 Cent's post, Teairra Marí filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court. She sued Akbar Abdulahad for invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and violation of California's revenge porn law. And she sued 50 Cent for the same charges. Her legal team argued that 50 Cent's repost was not commentary or news. It was harassment. It was distribution of non-consensual pornography. And under California Civil Code, Section 1708.85, it was illegal. The law is clear. Anyone who intentionally distributes intimate images of another person without consent, knowing the person will suffer emotional distress, can be held liable. Teairra asked for damages. She asked for an injunction to stop further distribution. She asked for accountability. 50 Cent's response? He mocked her. He posted more memes. He called her a thought. He told his followers she was broke and desperate. And then, he filed a motion to dismiss. His lawyers argued that his post was protected by the First Amendment, that he was commenting on a newsworthy event, that Teairra was a public figure who had put herself out there on reality TV. In other words, she deserved it. In July 2019, a judge ruled in 50 Cent's favor. The court found that Teairra had failed to prove that 50 Cent acted with actual malice, or that his post caused her specific, quantifiable harm beyond what Akbar had already caused. The lawsuit was dismissed, but it didn't end there. 50 Cent's legal team filed a motion for attorney's fees. They argued that Teairra's lawsuit was frivolous, that she had wasted the court's time. The judge agreed. Teairra Marí was ordered to pay 50 Cent $30,618.24 in legal fees. She didn't have it. She was already in debt, already struggling. So 50 Cent's lawyers filed for wage garnishment. They went after her love and hip-hop paychecks, her appearance fees, anything she earned. And 50 Cent? He posted about it. He bragged. He turned her financial ruin into content. As of 2025, Teairra Marí has not paid the full amount. The debt remains. Part 5. The systemic issue, revenge porn and black women. Teairra Marí's case is not unique. According to the Cyber Civil Rights Initiative, 1 in 12 adults in the United States has been threatened with or victimized by non-consensual pornography, commonly called revenge porn. For women, the rate is higher. For women of color, it's even worse. A 2016 study by Data and Society found that Black women and Latina women are disproportionately targeted by online harassment, including revenge porn, doxing, and cyberstalking. And for Black women in entertainment, the numbers are staggering. Why? Because the industry has always treated Black women's bodies as public property. From slavery to segregation to the present day, Black women have been hypersexualized, dehumanized, and denied autonomy over their own images. In hip-hop and R&B, this takes specific forms. Video vixens are paid to be objectified, then shamed when they speak out. Female artists are pressured to be sexy to sell records, then called thoughts when intimate images leak. Reality TV stars are edited into villains, their trauma turned into ratings. And when revenge porn happens, the industry profits. Gossip blogs get clicks, social media platforms get engagement, record labels distance themselves, and the woman? She's left to rebuild alone. Let's be clear, revenge porn is not about sex. It's about power. It's about punishing women for leaving, for saying no, for having autonomy. And when a man with 30 million followers amplifies that punishment, it's not commentary, it's violence. California passed its revenge porn law in 2013. As of 2025, 48 states have similar laws. But enforcement is inconsistent. Penalties are weak. And platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are protected by Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, meaning they can't be held liable for user-generated content, even if it's illegal. So the images stay up, the trauma continues, and the women are told to move on. Part 6. Parallel cases, a pattern of abuse. Teairra Marí is not alone. In 2020, Megan Thee Stallion was shot by Tory Lanez. When she spoke out, she was mocked, called a liar, turned into a meme. 50 Cent posted about that too. He sided with Tory. He made jokes. In 2016, Cassie Ventura was allegedly abused by Sean Diddy Combs for years. She signed an NDA. She stayed silent. In 2023, she filed a lawsuit. Within 24 hours, Diddy settled. The terms are confidential, but the abuse, documented, on video, and the industry knew. In 2018, Kalani was stalked by a man who broke into her home. She got a restraining order. She spoke about her trauma publicly. The response? Victim blaming. She's doing it for attention. She's lying. In 2017, Blac Chyna's intimate images were leaked by her ex, Rob Kardashian. He posted them on Instagram. He called her names. He tried to destroy her. She sued. She won. But the images are still out there, still searchable, still used against her. This is the pattern. A Black woman is violated. She speaks out. She's punished again, by the abuser, by the public, by the system. And the men, they move on. They keep their careers. They keep their power. Part 7, the industry's complicity. Let's talk about who profits when Black women are humiliated. Gossip blogs, The Shade Room, Baller Alert, Media Takeout. They posted Teairra's images. They got millions of clicks. They sold ads. They made money. Social media platforms. Instagram allowed 50 Cent's post to stay up for hours. Twitter allowed the images to spread. Facebook groups shared them freely. Record labels. Def Jam dropped Teairra years before the scandal. But when it happened? Silence. No statement. No support. Reality TV producers, Love and Hip Hop filmed Teairra's breakdown. They turned her trauma into a storyline. They aired it for ratings. And 50 Cent? He's still one of the most followed celebrities on Instagram. He still gets brand deals. He still executive produces hit TV shows. There were no consequences for anyone except Teairra. Part 8. Where is Teairra Marí now? As of November 2025, Teairra Marí is still fighting. She has not paid the full $30,618 judgment to 50 Cent. Her wages are still subject to garnishment. She has released music independently. She performs at small venues. She posts on social media, though less frequently than before. In interviews, she has spoken about the toll the scandal took on her mental health. Depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. She has also spoken about the industry's betrayal, how no one defended her, how she was left to fight alone. But she's still here, still creating, still surviving. And that, in itself, is resistance. Part 9. What needs to change? So what do? First, we hold platforms accountable. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. They need to enforce their own policies. Revenge porn is illegal. It should be removed immediately. Not in hours, not in days, immediately. Second, we strengthen the laws. California's revenge porn statute is a start, but it needs teeth. Higher penalties, criminal charges, and it needs to apply to anyone who distributes the images, not just the original poster. Third, we support survivors. Legal fees, therapy, career rebuilding. These costs are real. And right now, survivors bear them alone. Organizations like the Cyber Civil Rights Initiative offer resources, but they're underfunded, overwhelmed. They need support. Fourth, we change the culture. Stop sharing the images. Stop clicking on the blogs. Stop making memes out of Black women's trauma. And if you're a man with a platform, especially if you have millions of followers, use it responsibly. Your words have power. Your posts have consequences. 50 Cent had a choice. He chose cruelty. Fifth, we demand accountability from the industry. Record labels need to protect their artists, current and former. Reality TV producers need to stop exploiting trauma for ratings. Gossip blogs need to ask themselves, is this story worth destroying someone's life? And we, as consumers, need to stop rewarding them when they do. Finally, we center Black women's voices. Teairra Marí told her story. Megan Thee Stallion told hers. Cassie told hers. Believe them, amplify them, protect them, because if we don't, the cycle continues. Part 10. Say her name, hold space, lift where we stand. Teairra Marí was 30 years old when her life was upended. She didn't ask for this. She didn't deserve this. She was a young woman who trusted the wrong person, who had her privacy violated, who fought back and was punished for it. Her story is not unique, but it should be unacceptable. Revenge porn is not a personal failing, it's a crime. And when powerful men amplify it, when platforms profit from it, when the legal system fails to protect survivors, that's not justice, that's complicity. So here's what you can do. 1. If you see revenge porn online, report it. Don't share it. Don't engage with it. 2. Support organizations fighting for survivors, the Cyber Civil Rights Initiative, Without My Consent, the National Center for Victims of Crime. 3. Demand better from the platforms you use, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. They have the technology to detect and remove this content. They choose not to prioritize it. 4. If you're a survivor, know this. It's not your fault. You are not alone. Resources exist. Help is available. 5. And if you're listening to this and you've ever shared, liked, or laughed at revenge porn, stop. Apologize. Do better. Teairra Marí is still here, still fighting, still creating. She deserves more than our sympathy. She deserves our solidarity. This has been No Tears for Black Girls. I'm Samantha Paul. Say her name, hold space, lift where we stand, stay loved, stay blessed, and stay safe. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you.